Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Don't forget, we're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, our official website, StephenKnightShow.com. You can watch us on our YouTube channel. Linnea, where can we follow you?
I am Meelah Love everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, but better off on Instagram and Twitter because I don't really do Facebook like that.
What about you, Chike?
You can find me at Absolutely Chike on Twitter, The Real Absolutely Chike on Instagram, and Google me, Chike Evans, and you can find me everywhere else. And please go to Instagram and follow Conversations with Chike Evans and check out some of my interviews. I think you'll be pleased. Thank you.
What about you, Naya?
There it is, IG at Naya Sharif, just like it says in the box, at Naya Sharif. You can find me on Instagram for sure. I'm not too active on Facebook.
And absolutely, and there in the bio to this video, there is our social media handles as well. All right, well, it's been 10 years since Whitney Houston's tragic passing, and Bobby Brown believes that she might still be with us had they mended their marriage. An upcoming documentary about his life reflects on his relationship with Whitney and their struggles with substance abuse. He shares that he started his journey to recovery before his late ex-wife did, which caused a rift in their marriage, and believes that Whitney would still be alive if they hadn't gotten divorced. He said, "I think we would have helped each other out. I think she'd still be here if we hadn't divorced." Despite the ups and downs, the star-studded couple shared. Bobby says that he did not want to get divorced, and the decision was made by Whitney, her family, and her team. In an exclusive interview with People, Bobby revealed that he got clean 7 years before their split. He also shared that after the divorce, he believes Houston was in recovery until he received the news that she had passed, or passing. It was really tough because I was so addicted. I had to be put into medical detox, and then the Bible got me through. I was about getting healthier for my daughter, Bob Christina, and for the rest of my kids. I thought she was getting herself together. I didn't think she would turn back. Just 3 years after Whitney's death, Bobby and Whitney's daughter, Bob Christina, died from being found unresponsive in their Georgia townhome. Bob Christina was in a coma for 6 months and passed away due to pneumonia as a drug-related cause, excuse me. Since then, Bobby continued to struggle with alcohol addiction and was admitted to a treatment facility in 2020. Nevertheless, he's still working on maintaining his sobriety. He said, "I've worked hard at staying sober every day of my life. Is going to be that way for the rest of my life. I know that." Chike, what do you think about him opening up about his marriage, Whitney, and his thoughts that if they were still together, she would probably still be alive?
I think that this is therapy for Mr. Brown. I think that him purging is good for his soul. He needs to get this out. For so many years, we heard an adjacent point of view when it comes to Bobby. He wasn't able to really speak like he really wanted to. I do believe him in the sense that in the end, or toward the end of their marriage, Whitney's camp basically took over and they did what they needed to do for the protection of her. So they thought that they were protecting her. And I don't know about the still being with him and her still being alive. I don't know about that. I do believe that some aspects of their relationship it was really toxic for her, and she couldn't be in that without using a substance. So I don't know.
Linnea, what are your thoughts?
Even though we got to see some things with their reality show, it was funny on the surface, but they were definitely toxic for each other. They were toxic and they were infecting themselves toxically. So I can't attest to whether or not she would still be alive. If they they may have died together. I mean, for Whitney to go, then Bobby Christina, and Bobby Brown lost a son too. Drugs. Yeah, you don't realize the effect that those years of drugs that you did pass down to your children. That's a generational thing that you don't want to pass down. And it's funny, I saw an article about his current wife, and somebody was saying that, you know, she's tired of living in Whitney's shadow, and people just need to get over the fact that they're, he's married to her, but he's always going, like, that is cemented in
Associate with her.
history. Yeah, like that. You can't say Bobby without Whitney and Whitney without Bobby. I don't even know his wife's name.
Alicia.
Whatever. So I hope that, that this is a form of therapy for him to get it out. First time you're hearing from him. And, I just hope that he continues on whatever path that he's on, and that he's able to atone for everything.
Yeah. Nair.
So what is it? What is the project again? What kind of project?
He has a documentary coming out. It's a two-day documentary, and he has a docu-series coming out as well that follows him and his family.
Yeah, I think I'm in line with the fam, both El Boogie and Chike. As long as it's therapeutic, but as long as he's lifting her legacy, continuing to lift her legacy and not dragging it down in any way, shape, or form. And if they're making some money off of it, good. Continue to put that towards the individuals within her legacy, or a community of people who will benefit off of this storytelling. And yeah, as long as I'm happy for him. If he's happy, I'm happy for his new wife. Aside from what she just shared about living in his shadow, the Whitney shadow, that's gonna come with it for sure. But continue to use her name positively, her family's name positively, and everything that she contributed to the world of music and beyond, even acting positively. So I'm all for it. Sounds like a good project.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good docuseries from what I saw the clips, but I don't know if he was the best thing for Whitney. Whitney did an interview with Oprah in 2009, and she talked about when he spit in her face. He talked about just the abuse that he did. Like, he spray painted their bedroom doors with evil eyes, that they would look at her, stare at her. He cut her head off of their family portrait downstairs. So I don't know if you were the best thing for Whitney.
No, I think they did stuff to each other, especially in their, they were getting high. You know what I mean? You're not in your right frame of mind. I think they did things to each other, but based off of what I've seen in regards to the show that's coming out, he would not say anything negative about Whitney. No, like, that was what I saw. Like, he's not in this to talk negative about her. Like, just, and he's not touching on certain things relating to her out of respect for her, is what I caught from the clips that I saw. So
yeah. All right, well, less than a week after the recent cases of monkeypox were reported in the US, throughout Europe, and more, the World Health Organization now has information about how the contagious virus is being spread. In a recent update, the World Health Organization has officially determined that monkeypox outbreak is primarily being spread through sexual activity, and specifically links to party events where men are intimate contact with other men. CNBC reports that while addressing the recent outbreak of monkeypox in North America and Europe, the World Health Organization said that the highly contagious virus is mostly spread through sex involving men sleeping with other men, especially highlighting around 200 confirmed and suspected cases throughout at least a dozen countries. AP spoke with Dr. David Hyman, former head of the WHO Emergencies Department, said that the new findings have traced the monkeypox outbreaks to raves that were held in Spain and Belgium, where sexual activity among men who sleep with other men was high. We know that monkeypox can spread when there is close contact with the lesions of someone who is infected. And it looks like the sexual contact has now amplified that transmission. So I saw that they said that anybody can catch monkeypox, but they think that's kind of how it started. Did you see the pictures and the videos of people that actually have it? Oh, but they said it's not, they don't think it's going to be as nearly as serious as coronavirus was. And that, again, it really is, you have to really have skin to skin contact. You work in the medical industry. When you saw another thing.
I'm rebuking monkeypox. I don't No monkeypox. I'm not even accepting it. No.
I even saw a little kid with it, with the on his body.
So it's hard for me to even talk about this properly because the media has already dug into it and put their spin on it already. If you are healthy and you can take care of yourself, follow the guidance of yourself and what you need to do to protect yourself. Don't read into what comes over that screen or what you hear on the internet or the radio. Do what you need to do to protect yourself. Everyone knows how to safeguard themselves from illness. Eat right, get your rest, and don't be having sex with some strangers.
Well, they said that people don't typically die from monkeypox, and it lasts about a month. The outbreak of the
Excuse me, but you look like shit.
right, yeah. Now, yeah, monkeypox. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, when I saw that come across, it just feels like it's so contrived. It feels like it's something that's being pushed out there, put out there, by the wild government or somebody. It looks terrible. It's doing what it's supposed to do for me. It looks disgusting. It looks nasty. It's something you just definitely don't want to be anywhere near or have a part of. And I'm really sorry for the people who are already affected. Where is this mostly It's in the States? I know it's Europe and Spain, but is it or Europe? But is it in the States?
They have I believe it was one confirmed case here in the United States last week, and I think they're investigating more cases, but they're rare.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Just really feels contrived, but still something I don't want to be a part of.
Yeah,
at all. It looks pretty bad.
Yeah. Linnea?
Throw the whole world away. Like the media creates hysteria. And you have to do your due diligence. And not believe everything that is force fed to you. I swear it just feels like the rapture. I don't, and then I saw an article that said it came from Africa. So here you go blaming Africa for something else again.
Yeah.
But now what you just said, the European areas, it's men having sex. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: don't have sex with monkeys, you won't get monkeypox. Thanks and good night.
All right. Well, everybody be safe. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself. Linnea, Nair, thank you as always for Hot Topics. Chike, I will see you in movie reviews, and we will be right back after this.